It's Clint, and Chelle's in the kitchen. I don't know if you can hear her. She said hi, guys. We're booked. She's really hurting. I feel like I got the flu, but so I don't know. We put off our those things tomorrow, because if I do have COVID, I really don't want to give it to someone. So I doubt that's it. But to me, I'd rather be safe. I don't want to be the cause of someone's death. So Honey Bunny wanted me to do I cut these in 4-inch squares. Let me first start there. We were going to do a practice one, but anywho, we decided just to do it. I think it's going to work. So these are 4-inch squares. Obviously, well, she told you we're doing a purple journal. So I cut.
It's actually pink and purple.
Pink and purple. So I picked some colors out this morning, or yesterday, whenever, I don't know when it was. Well, probably today, actually. So I took my took my 4-inch square, and this is a rotary mat. I've showed it to you guys before. I do need to spray it. I was actually going to show you me spraying it, so maybe I will later. I am making a butter churn pattern. I've done this once before. This is just to help me remind me what exactly I'm doing. It's just a picture. It's not the colors, obviously. And I have another square here. And for those of you who've been, I had that. She got me the block of the month 2 years ago. This is a square that came with it. It's a 2 1/4 inch square. I sprayed my sticky stuff on it for my mat, for the ruler, so it wouldn't slide. So you guys know I sew with a seam guide. That's just the way I do it. And I don't want to cut anything else. I got my mat. I haven't even ironed. I will have to iron this, but I can wait on that for just a few minutes. Actually, hold on. Go over this with Honey Bunny because, just because. Sometimes it helps me. I don't want to mess up. You guys know how I am when it comes to. And I didn't get my 3-inch long ruler just because I wasn't needing it. But if you look, it has stripes right here, which would be the equal. Since it's square, it's equal. Looks like, they're rectangles. So the way that you do those is, okay, that one there. Let me see. I might have to iron. I don't know. I need 3 of those. No, 4. 4. So let me get rid of my salvage or whatever you call it. Real quick. I am going to cut these just a tiny bit bigger. So let me do it this way. I'm going to have to trim them. That's actually what this is, wherever that dumb thing went to. It is to trim your squares so when you put your blocks together they stay the same, especially with that block of the month because they're all different blocks. So I'm going to go just a little bit bigger than what I need. So I'm going to go 1 1/4 strips. So I know I'm going to be using a little bit, cutting maybe a little extra. I'm okay with that. But I also don't want to be in the middle of my sewing project and think, oh crap, I need more of this fabric and I have to do it again. Just don't want to do that. So hope everyone's having a blessed day. We're been a good day for the most part. We've both been pretty
Beautiful here, though.
Beautiful. I was going to work outside, but like I said, I'm really feeling run down, and so I just didn't want Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I was going to use this square, and it has a purple hue to it. A little bit. But since I used the other white, I'm not going to worry about it. So, and I only cut a little tiny bit. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's my little bits. Let me cut. I'm not worried about whether or not they're the same length or not. That doesn't matter. It will be sewing, like I said, with the seam guide. And I do sew at 1/4 of an inch. So let's do this. Whew, I'm hurting. Oh, God, my back's killing me. May have to. I don't know. Sorry, guys, I don't mean to complain. I apologize. It just hurts. You guys know how it is. I'm going to cut 3, same as I did before, just to be safe. Just to be safe. I love this cutting mat. I got this because I've been working on to sit in my rocker and cut fabric into squares. That was kind of the reason I had bought it. Okay, let me make sure. I hope actually I may not even have to. So I'm only doing 1 block. Perfect. Which has to be this size. So while I've got my mat out, let me go ahead and okay, make sure it didn't move on me. Sometimes it does move and you have to be kind of careful with it. Or like I said, my mat really is getting bad. It's come off. I really need to take it out and freshen up the rubber stuff. Sorry, guys. Okay, then I don't need that one. I've got this one. Hold on. This is the one I'm doing the stripes, right? Oh, wait, this wasn't supposed to be the center. It's this one. Where's my dumb picture at? Oh, right, hon?
Yeah, you're reversing the colors.
So this one's this color, this. No.
Okay, you're doing the triangle and the center, the purple, right?
No, I already did. Cut it for this one. I already got this one, that one. So now I'm doing the corners,
And the rectangles. So you just need a dark purple for
the center, which I used the white and I didn't need the white. So I need the dark purple for the center. Okay. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's what was screwing me up. I don't need much to do this one. I love the way I mounted this. So I mounted, you know, that's what I was saying. I used it, I made this so I could actually sit in my rocking chair. So I put it on a piece of plywood and I screwed it all down. And then on the bottom is shelf liner so it wouldn't slide around. So that was kind of my goal. Get rid of did sharpen my rotary cutter back. I have that rotary sharpener from Grace. Was it Grace?
Yeah.
Grace?
That's funny, I just
I don't have my teeth. I'm sorry, guys. Grace quilting frame or something like that. They also make the sharpener. And I tell you, that is a nice sharpener. I like using it. I don't know how old my blade is, but it's pretty old. I need to move. Sorry, I need to move a little closer. I know my head's in the way, but I want to make sure it's accurate. My hands keep Okay, whenever I move my finger, oh man. I know I'm a perfectionist, but just who I am. I think I'm going to have to spray my thing before I go too much into this, but we'll see. I would spray it in here just to show it to you, but it does have a tendency to stink. Okay, now we're done with that. Let me grab my soap. Have that, have these, have that, have these. Dun dun dun. Sorry guys, you know how it is with me and my stupid throat. Okay. We do need to get some chloroseptic, honey. Spray, because I'm out and I use it a lot whenever my throat's that way. Who? Turdlet? She's with you? Oh my God, that's so cute. That old turd, I tell you, she had been a pain. Today hasn't been so bad. Mama had a spanker yesterday because she kept biting her arm, but she hasn't really been doing that today. But she, oh my God, guys, that little girl is so bloody ornery. She was get up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night or whatever before to sleep, and that little sucker follows me throughout the house because whenever I'm ready to go to bed, my charger don't work for my iPad in the house in the bedroom. So I always go out and leave it out here. And that little turd, she is just wrapping her legs around my feet and biting the crap out of them. It's too darn cute, but you trip. Oh, but it's so cute. You know, you have to, but she's an ornery little turd, I tell you. She really is. I had a call, by the way, from Publishers Clearinghouse. I was so shocked, I was all excited. He called me before 8 o'clock. I said, it's not even 8 o'clock. He says, time to get out of bed. And I said, listen, I've been up since 3 o'clock. And then I told him what he could do to himself and hung up. I was not a happy camper. I was thinking, you little piss ant, really?
Pretty sure there's a law against that.
Well, but he's a thief. They don't have to pay attention to laws.
I know.
But yeah, I was pretty hot, I must admit. When he said that, that really set me off. It's like, and you idiot, I've been up. Yeah, and then there's things I should have said to him that I didn't think about until after. But yeah, who knows? I don't know. He may never call again after I talk to him. But that's okay. Won't hurt my feelings. Never have to hear from him again. I'm not.
Pretty sure it wasn't the real.
No, I figured. You know what? Me kissing his butt ain't gonna be worth $5,000 a week for life.
I don't know.
Cause. You know. Okay, got that, got this, got that. Okay, let me move my thing. Oh, I do have to, but I can do that on camera. That way I don't have to worry about pausing the dumb video. Next time, guys, I will do a better job of filming this. This was kind of a spur of the moment thing. You do know that you were told how Chelle destroyed my scissors, correct? Correct. So now they're paper scissors. Well, I went ahead and I
don't
bought.
know what he's talking about.
I went ahead and bought me new miniature scissors. You would not believe how much these things weigh. I threw the box away. I don't remember what. I bought them off Etsy. I don't remember what they were. The name of them. They are made in Italy. I'm sorry, I'm not a Fiskars person. I don't like their scissors. They're cheap. And they don't last very long. And if I'm going to spend money on a pair of scissors, I want them to last. So, you know, and these are steel. They're stainless steel. They're very good scissors. So, Chelle said, yeah, those look like they'd be perfect for paper scissors. I told her what to kiss. You know, our Uncle Al, he wasn't really our uncle, but we loved him dearly. Him and Aunt Tony. And I don't know, it was an argument they had And Tony told him to kiss his butt. And I think she said, yeah, he told her to kiss his butt, and she said grin and bear it, and she went and grinned and bear it and let him kiss her butt. He was so cool. I just miss him. He passed away about, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 years ago. He was such a neat man.
Hey, you're just rambling today.
I know.
Good for you.
Well, she told me to be in a good mood. The cat, not that one. My cat, my black cat. There's so much crap on the tail. Oh, dang it, I even had it threaded. Oh, it was on the wrong side. He rolled over and spilt my tea. This is 2 days in a row. And I was so irritated, But I'm fine. She told me, well,
Told him he couldn't do it.
video unless I'm in a good mood, and I'm in a good mood. So.
Nobody wants to listen to him when he's not.
No. Okay. I wish I had my other one. Let me look real quick. I have it. I bought this one. I've told you guys about this. It is the Seam Guide Ruler Madame So. That's a cute name. I don't like it. I mean, I like the idea of it, but let me see, just real quick, if I have my other one. And I can explain why. Here it is. This one's made by Perkins. And the reason why I got that one is it has different sizes than just 1/4 of an inch. And it works okay for what we do for the books. Does not work for I don't like it for quilting piecing because the hole is too big. Your needles go through the hole, and there's play, so you can actually be off on your piecing. I mean, it's not but a hair or two, but still it's annoying. This one is not. This one is actually right on the dot. The needle actually sits right in the hole and not through it. And that makes, I feel better about using it than the other one. I mean, it's a great idea. I love how it had all those other, that's why I had bought it to begin with. Was because it had all the other sizes on it. But this Perkins by Dry Goods. If you guys are into this, that is the ones I would get if I was you. It's called PerkinsDryGoods.com, made in the USA. And it really is a good one. So, okay. And most of you guys seen the way I sew half triangles, half squares. There's different ways to do this. I do mine differently because I sew with the seam guide. And the way I do it is, looks good. It's a little off, but I'll fix that. What you do is you sew all 4 edges on the outside. Like I said, there's different ways you can sew an X on it, like this, and that way you have your triangles. I don't do that since I sew with a seam guide. And this is just the easiest way for me to do it. And, and you can pull your thread out. It does kind of, well, my sewing machine, if you're not careful, you've got to hold your thread or it will pull the thread through your out of your needle. So that's how I do it. And then I just cut them into the X's and it works perfectly. So that's the way I do it. Of course, you don't have to do it. Everyone has their own way of doing it. So if you do it different, you do you. But I know it works for me. Boy, these things are heavy. I can't believe how heavy these scissors are. They're actually supposed to be embroidery scissors, or kind of, sort of, but you can use them for different things. The other red ones, they weren't, they're not Fiskars. They're, I have 2 pairs. Chelle has 1 pair out in the shed, and then I have the red handled pair. But we know that my honey bunny has a habit of
I don't know what you're talking
appropriating my scissors for unintended uses. In other words, she swipes them.
I don't know what he's talking about, guys.
She does too. I know we told you this, but one of our nieces, she's really tall. And one day she was over here and we were talking about how Aunt Chelle's always stealing my scissors. And just out of the blue, she said, Uncle Clint, I know how you can keep Aunt Chelle from stealing your scissors. She says, put them up really high, that way she can't reach them.
Because I'm short.
Because she's short, you know. Oh, I about died. It was so cute. That was so funny.
We all
It is hilarious. She was pretty ornery that way. It was fun. Okay. And also, chain piecing. I know a lot of you guys know what that is and watch me do it. Chain piecing is awesome. You use the less thread that way. But with me, I got to make sure I get the right edge. Because I have been known to do the wrong edge.
What time? How long?
That would be 10 minutes since I paused it, and I hadn't paused it that long. So maybe at the most.
I was just curious about what you were
I think it says 19 minutes. Honey, I can't see it. It's too small, even with my glasses on.
until he started about
Oh, I think I might have. Got a little bit, distracted there, and I got away from my seam guide on that center of that one. That's really and truthfully, I probably only needed one of these, so I am going to have to get my ironing mat and my iron and press my seams. Like I said, I'm not too particular about how accurate the width these are, because I'm not going to be doing, I'm going to be trimming them down anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, it says 20 minutes right now, honey. So it's about 25 minutes. I need my iron. So I'm gonna pause the video, guys. I'm gonna go get my iron real quick so I can get all this ironed. I gotta cut this apart too. I can show you how I cut that one. Actually, let me do that for you real quick before I pause it. That way it's out of my to-do list. So, I need my 3-inch ruler, or well, any ruler really. Not worried about I just like doing them this way. I really do. Thought I cut all my string off. Those look nice. Hands off, babe. Hands off. Okay. So, corner to corner. And it is kind of important, I think, like because the ruler, the square I have, does not have that slip resistant backing on it. That's why I sprayed it, because I'll show you why. If you're careful like that, your squares don't move. That way you're able to do the X without having to move in your squares, hopefully. Like so. That one kind of moved on me, and I don't want to. You know, and it doesn't have to be, but I just like for them to be right. You know, I mean, when they're right, they do so much better. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and let me go grab my iron real quick. My iron, and let's see here. Okay, so we were supposed to go down and get our cookies from Sis tomorrow, but that ain't happening.
The worst part is I don't get my Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, she doesn't get her Girl Scout cookies. She likes Thin Mints, which are good. I like the Samoyas or whatever they are, which is strange. I don't like coconut really, but I like those. Okay. So I'm doing them dry, not wet. That way I'm not, don't want to really distort the fabric too much. So okay, there's my square. Okay, come in. Yeah, I'll be able to get 2 out of this easily. Hot, hot, hot. See, I did it that way before. So let's do the same way. Right now, so. Boy, it's beautiful. I can't get over how nice it is today. So I just can't get over how nice it is today. Just an absolute beautiful day.
Snow sure is melting a lot.
Yeah, the snow is melting quick. We have mud season here, so I don't like mud season, but the only good thing is we know we're getting rain or snow, so mud season sucks. We have that clay, and it is just god awful on when you're walking in it. I mean, I've had to walk miles and miles in it, and you know, it raises your height like 3-4 inches at times. You're always kicking your leg trying to get the mud off the bottom of your boots. And weighs you down. It's kind of, luckily we don't have that a lot anymore since we don't locate a lot of the stuff we used to. So okay, so let me, I like those two together. I love this. This is one of my favorite fabrics, that purple. I really do. Obviously you guys can tell these are too big, and they are. So once I get my little square out, we'll put them down, cut them down to the size we need. But see how that square, sewing at the edges and then just cutting it. X. How nice that is. Your squares come out good. Very nice that way. I like doing it that way. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. We have chicken we bought. We need to make... Did you put that in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably won't hurt worse.
Probably I was going to go do it if you didn't. Yeah, I told her I'll do it, but she said no. I think she'd learn to say, okay, honey, go ahead and do that. Huh. Okay. Done with this map.
I'm gonna get up and wash dishes in a minute.
Go ahead, have fun.
Oh.
Well, that didn't work, did it, guys?
That backfired.
That backfired good. So, let's do the... Aw. Turtlet's still laying on her lap. See, these are not big enough. So I needed bigger ones. Can you believe that? What to do? I wonder how much smaller I am. I don't need them that big. That's my thing. Probably just the way I iron them. I'm an 1/8 of an inch over. Under. Huh. What am I going to do here? Darn it. I thought I had plenty of room on my... Probably, if I really wanted to, match up. It needs to be both on each side. Okay, this is how I'm going to solve this dilemma. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to cut... I can show it to you. Okay, there's lines in it. Okay, so we do the middle one. I want to butt it up right against my seam. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay, let's put that there. What we're going to do is... So, make sure I'm right on that. Yeah, I really thought I had enough width on it, but I didn't. So I need one more of these. And that's okay. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You just got to overcome it and figure out how to make it right. So, that's not a big deal. What I'll do is come in, okay, so those are our 4. So I used 2 of those. Okay, let's go ahead and come in here this way. Yeah, you kind of know about right where to do it. We'll just do it like this, guys. That way we have everything the same, just like that. Okay, I need my 3-inch. Really don't want to use the 3-inch one. Sorry guys, here it is. This is Quilter Select. I like that's where it has the rubbery material on it. I like that. The only part I didn't like about it is the color. I like it with it's clear. They seem to work better. Okay, so what I already put my thing on there. Like so. Try not to move anything. I need to get rid of that dog ear, but that's okay. I can do that. Okay. So, we'll just do it. See how this works. I'm hoping this works. Okay. They have to be the same size. So, cut off a little ear. We'll go like this. This one will go here. Should be just right. That will work, guys. Just do it just like that. There we go. Yep, that's it. Okay. So I'm going to use this one. This is the one I did on all of them. So, go ahead. Like I said, there's just got to find a way to overcome the issue and make it work for what you got. I'm going to have to take one of these and cut down my center square. That way it's even. I know I'm bad about being so accurate, but I'm just that way. Sometimes I'm a little too much, you know, I just want it to be right, you know. And that's not a bad way to be, you know. Okay. Cut off the dog ear. You can do the dog ear with a pair of scissors, but I like just being able to do it this way. It lines it up, makes it line up with the block. Okay, trying to make sure. Okay, there's one there, and one here. Grab that. It's actually a very easy block to do. So this video might be a little bit longer than intended, but I would like to get the block at least done, and I can show you what I'm doing from there. The reason I have to know the size of the block, and trying to figure it out in my head doesn't work at all. I want it to be just right. So, make sure. And that's the reason why I wanted to piece this part first before I figure out where I'm going, because I mean the width on the, you know, you only have certain width on your journal, which is, and ours are almost always are 6 inches, because that's the size I do. I do 14 by 9.5 inches tall, and then usually we have a 2-inch spine, so that leaves me at a 6-inch front and back. So that's the reason. Okay, one more of those. Here it is. Oh, man, I'm about ready to put shorts on. I'm starting to get hot.
I know, and the front door's open.
Well, but the screen door's not open though. It's just
yeah.
It's been so bitter here. It's been so nice the last few days. But like I said, I was going to go out and work on it. I'll be right back. I believe there's a cat on. I heard a silverware clinking, but Mr. Daddy's sleeping right now, so he's usually one that you have to watch poop. Anyway. Okay. This way. Oops. Yeah, I have our interfacing for the cover drawn on. That way I wanted to show you what I was going to do. But like I said, I need to know exactly what I'm doing. Somehow. Okay, here's the pattern. So we sew this together in 3 segments. So 1, 2, 3. It's basically a 9 patch. So which was, you have 9 squares. So make sure. Oh, also I forgot. I gotta do the center one. So let me take that real quick before I forget. Or did I? Huh, okay. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, it's not very... No, I don't know why that... You would think that square would be... 2-inch square. I don't know why it's 2 1/8 inch. That never has made sense to me, but, I mean, they know what they're talking about, so... Obviously, it has to be that size, so it just didn't quite make sense to me. Why? Okay, now I can get this. Okay, let's start at the bottom and work our way up. Okay, there's the center. I need one of these. This is one reason why I do this, because I want to make sure I do it correctly. So it's always nice to have the pattern. So do it towards us. Yeah, I will work on our trying to figure out the best sewing angle whenever I sew. Okay, so next is this one. Well, no, those 2 are the bad ones. I almost grabbed the one that wasn't cut off. Okay, so this one. But yeah, I do want to. I know you guys want to see more of the fabric being sewn, I'm sure. I have to do things a certain way, that way I can make sure they're straight. So, sorry, my gray hair is in the way. It's always good to see how nice that fits. It's a tiny bit, I'm okay with that. As long as it's, you know, fairly close, we're okay. So you can only do one side first. So this one is this way, and our striped rectangle square is this way. So turn down my iron. Oh yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's been a real nice day here, I must admit. Whoa. Okay, that's it for those. And now I can leave my sewing machine here since, okay. Like I said, I gotta make sure to always make sure that I'm sewing on the right side, so whichever sides. So it'd be this side right here. Once again, I'm going to chain piece it. Okay, that little girl, she's just an absolute doll. She's got the personality, that's for sure. Yeah, you see him, Miguel Goody. The block?
Yeah.
I think it's going to work good. Iron it real quick.
I think they'll be thrilled to see
How it turns out.
comes together.
I think it's going to, yeah. Sorry, guys. Easier to do that than try to push it all the way back and forth. So, oh, figure out where I put my iron mat. Okay. So, okay. Like so. Now, on these the corner pieces, right, I am going to press the seam this way. So, and then the next one will be different, and I will show you that. So, that is, try to get them in order here. Okay. Okay, that one's done. So I need to, okay. And then this one, okay, I'm going to press it, the seam going towards the dark purple. So that means I need to have my dark purple on top, or whatever color, and I will show you why when I get put my squares together. My lovely mother taught me this. And let's see, I did that one towards this one, like so. Right, okay. And then this one, I'll do the same as I did the bottom one. So yeah, if this video is a little bit longer, I apologize, but I want to get it all done. And that means just going ahead and doing it and not worrying about the time. Okay, so one's the top, center, this one. Grab my thing again. Okay, top square there. Okay, so let's take my two triangles and this one. Okay. This is called the butter Churn dash, I believe, is what the name of the quilt pattern is. I believe. So it goes like this. That's why I like having that picture. Okay. Like I said, I've done this once before, but I know I haven't done it for a long time just because. And if I'm off, I'm off. I'm okay with that because what I'll do, when it's all lined up and it's good, then I can come in and trim it. But I'm making it off on the bottom. That way I know I can straighten it out. So, okay. So, it goes this way. Then this one's supposed to be right here. Now, purple goes to the purple. So, it's been one of those. I've always loved the pattern. I think it's a beautiful pattern. There was on American, what is it? This is the magazine. I love this magazine. American Patchwork and Quilting, Better Homes and Gardens. This one's a good one. But years ago, they had a butter churn pattern, and it was yellow and white. Yellow and cream. Something like that. And it was absolutely beautiful. And actually, if you look at Google and look up butter churn pattern, you will see it on there. It is just, the whole quilt is nothing but two colors. It is so beautiful. It really is so pretty. Make sure I get it right. See, I am a little bit off on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm not going to fret about it. But I also, if this one's the same way, I will make sure it's off on the bottom and not in the center where I sew it to the rest of it. so. Yeah, it's off just a little bit too, and I'm, like I said, I'm okay with that. Just as long as my, yep, and they match up. That's all that matters to me, as long as the two sections line up. We're golden. Oh, sorry, I just saw my square. Golden. Let me put it back in there so it doesn't, I don't want to lose it, because that's a very, like I said, it's for that other pattern, and I don't want to lose it. This one kind of moved a little bit. I think this is the one I just did. A bunch. Okay. Looks good. Okay, whoops. Almost pulled my thread out. Center section. I love my sewing machine. Her name is Ida Red, and she is 105 years old as of last December.
Ow.
But she is lovingly known. These are called red eyes because of the red eyes all over it, and that's why I named her Ida Red. It's an old Western swing song. I love Asleep at the Wheels. I know Bob Wills did it, and I love Asleep at the Wheels music. And that's one I always think of whenever I hear the name. So, 2 more seams, and then this block is done. So the together. It's exciting, guys. I love this. Piecing is my favorite thing. I love to piece. I don't know why it can be frustrating, but I do. I just love doing it. And I feel so accomplished when I do it. I did check the tension on my stitching. You know, Chelle said that it seemed off, so it does look better now. So I don't know why it was off. Apparently it was. So. Okay. So on this one, I did it towards the half square. So on this one, on the other side, I will do the same. It will go to the half. The seam will go to the 1/2 inch. And you will make sense to you in a second. But like I said, my wonderful mother taught me that. And this one is actually opposite. Let's see if I can. I want it to go to the inside, so it has to be this way. Like so. Like that. Okay. This one, it will go in towards the corner to have squares. Okay. I'm not going to be trimming anything off. It's on the edges where they're off a little bit. I'm quite fine with that. So now let me get my piece of paper. Okay. I'll just do that one since it's where I had it. Come in, glue it. A little bit off. I'm not going to worry. It is a tiny bit off right here. I don't even know if it's considered a 1/16 of an inch. But I can adjust that when I put this on it. So it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Come in. Now, okay, the reason why I did the seams, oh, sorry, the reason why I did this, see how this one is that way, and this one's that way. What you do is you take your thing, and you butt your 2 things together like that, and then straighten it out. Now, when you go like this and like this, it should be straight. Just like that. So, the same way. Okay. Now let me sew that real quick, and then we'll put this one on it. And I'm just going to sew these together where it is. That way I don't have to worry about moving it. So let's just do that that way. Oh, I'm excited. I love this part when you... sorry, my handle's... The camera's in my way of my handle. So, okay. And like I said, any trimming, I will trim it off on the outsides of it. So I'm not too worried about it. And with this being for the cover, I'm not as perfection as I probably would be with a quilt, just because the outside's actually, you're not going to see it for the most part. So I'm just going to iron it on my... Doesn't really matter which way you put it, just because it's... Okay. Like I said, I know it's not perfect, but I will trim... And if you look at it, this is more than 1/4 of an inch. This part's off. This one must have been a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, you're not going to really make that much difference once you see what I'm doing with it. So it'll make sense in a second. Yeah, I would probably have a different... yeah, that's what it is. Some of those are off, it looks like. But that's okay. Okay. Yeah, I know we got a lot of new people have never seen me actually do a piece cover, except for the sew and flip. But I have done several piece covers, quilt block patterns. So I'm known for my soft covers. That's what I like doing the most. Makes me just feel like, I don't know, it's just my realm, I guess. I just love it. Iron one time real quick. I got this here. Pretty close to being right there. So now we know how big my block is. That's the most important part.
Yep, that's going to work perfectly.
So, guys, if you joined us last time, you might know what this is. Obviously, this is my interfacing that I use to make my soft covers out of. I'm going to turn this over. Well, first let me find, hold on, let me get my one long ruler real quick. Where did I put it?
So you're not going to do any more on it?
Nope. I'm just going to, I'm going to turn, this is the 14-inch mark. And it's actually a pencil, or a pen that I can't erase. I didn't have my one, I wasn't too sure where it went to. Of course, I don't know where my other one is, but I'm okay with that because I have this one. I always want to make sure. So I'm going to do, let's see here, 14 is right here. So let me do it on this one real quick, that way I can show it to you. Okay. So this is the end of our cover right there. My black is about empty, and I really... Okay, we know it's a 14-inch cover. So put it right here. Oh my God, she's so cute. Okay, make sure I'm finding that right. Okay, 2 inches. So it would be 1 inch on each side of it. So let me do this side. I'm not too stressed about, more worried about the front as of right now, but it's always good to know. So you probably, I don't even know, I need to find my other my fabric. I do have a swatch of it, and I think it's right here. I'll look. I think it's in the cabinet, and I don't, since we're already running out of time, there's no sense in getting it. Yeah, I mean, because I'm sure she'll have me do the rest of it.
Yeah, because I'm anxious to see it now.
Well, I am too. Okay, here it is.
You two guys?
I hope they are. Okay, here is the outside fabric. Let me show it to you.
There's these really sweet things on it.
Yeah, it does. Plant seeds of kindness, gather friends. The flowers of true friends never fade. I'm not too sure. It says, I don't know who makes it. But anyway, as you might have guessed now, we're doing a circle. So I'm going to come in, and I'll actually, this has to be smaller. So what I will probably do is come in and take off as much as I can without it looking too bad, like so. So I'll cut it here, go all the way around. I'll cut it to the triangle part and get rid of some of that. I'll tell Chelle. But let me just roughly, oh well, it didn't really. So let me, sorry guys, I want to make sure that this is centered. I'm not too worried about the outside of it right now. I know it's going to have to be smaller. It's still a little bit too big for what I need it to be. But that's okay. I can fix that. So let me put a small X on my block real quick so I can get the center. And then I can go from there. Okay. I do not want to do that on my table. I don't really feel like putting holes in my table. Which, that's alright too, though. Okay. I'll probably just do, that's one reason why. Okay. I'm going to put it about right here, roughly. So, let me, wow. Okay. There's my hole. Okay. And unfortunately, this is not erasable pencil, but it will be fine. I'm not too worried about it. You won't see it. Hopefully that's not too... So you guys might have guessed, if you remember the last one I've done. Well, no, it would have been a couple back, wouldn't it? Because that other one. The lace journal. That was the one I did it in. I am doing a circle, guys.
Circle cover.
Circle cover. But that's not all. So this will go in here. Like I said, I will center it, trim it off to where it sits in there really nice. That's why I said I'm not really too worried about it, because you're not going to see all of the white. It's going to be a circle, so you really won't see a lot of that, and I'm okay with that. But that's not all. I wanted to do something different. You guys saw the...
You don't have to share the red now. You can wait until they come back.
You sure?
It's up to you.
Well, I'll show it to you. My idea is I'm going to have more circles. They're not all going to have... These are going to have splotches of fabric in them. Just plain fabric. I got some really pretty fabrics to use in it. Like Chelle said, it's purple and pink. Mainly the cover will be probably more purplish, except of course for the green. So, you know, it'll be like this is how it's going to work. And I'm really excited.
To see it.
And I can actually even come in here if I really wanted to. My center, I can center it and just go around that way and then cut out the circle. I could do it that way too. But that's what's going to happen. I'm going to draw a few more small circles in here. Might even do a couple on the spine. They don't have to be very big, you know. I'm just going to have fun. Truthfully, that's what I'm going to do. So, well, guys, I'm tired. My jaw hurts from talking so much. And I think it's time to let you guys go. Guys, I say this all the time. Thank you so very much for being our YouTube family. And that really and truly is what we think of you guys. Chelle and I actually talk about that a lot. So
Love you guys.
we love you guys so much. Thank you for being with us. Please give the video a thumbs up and please hit the subby button. We do appreciate it, and we will talk to you in the next video. Take care, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Tutzines.
Thanks for visiting. Tutzines.